Welcome back. This is the Premier Classic Battalion. I'm not positive if this one has been discontinued or changed. Simon does have what's called a Premier WW1 Battalion, and I'm not positive if these are exactly the same or not. But Simon was going through and discontinuing some models. So I went ahead and picked this one up. One of the main reasons I picked this one up is I do have one I do know is discontinued, and this was called the Yuta. This has dual decorations on here, and Simon had said that this one was so close to the Premier Classic Battalion that he decided to discontinue the Yuta. The Yuta came with some decoration on the tender pouch, but other than that, it is very similar. I did want to order this one because I did like the Yuta so much that I wanted to go ahead and get something similar, which again, this is the Premier Classic Battalion. The Yuta, you can see in my other video, didn't come with the military frog, and I had asked Simon for one. He sent me one with it. It was very nice of him. But again, this is the Premier Classic Battalion. This is just an excellently balanced kukri. If you were going to get only one kukri just for utility or use or whatever, you could not go wrong with any one of these with this hollow grind. What that means is it's thick on the spine, but it's not thick like those horrible ones that you can buy that weigh like 900 grams and are unusable. What the hollow grind does is it has some thickness in here, but then it gets thinner towards the middle, and then it gets a little thicker towards the edge, and that just makes for a beautiful balance. This one is superbly balanced. Has the Karda and Chakmak. They're on the small side, but totally traditional and totally useful. I would imagine this one, this is 550 grams, very superbly balanced. And again, the reason I went ahead and bought this one, even though I had one similar, which is the Yuta, the reason I bought this one is because the Yuta is, again, it's one of the, it is such a perfect kukri. This Yuta happens to be a little thinner in the belly. But they're both just superbly balanced. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Again, the Yuta is discontinued. I am not positive if the Premier Classic Battalion is the same as what they're calling the Premier WW1, I believe, Battalion. I'm not sure if that's the exact same as this or not, because like I said, Simon went through and discontinued a bunch, and I wanted to get this one because I didn't want to miss out. Again, Premier Classic Battalion, no matter what the weight, they are so good at keeping track of your orders. I think the longest wait I had was for one of the Prestige models, and I did have to wait 11 months for the one I had to wait the most for. But most, I think I've had within 6 months or so. But again, Premier Classic Battalion, definitely can't go wrong with it in whatever variation. The biggest thing is, what is your handle made of? What is the grind? Anything you get from Tora is just going to be absolutely perfect and usable. Have a good day, and don't chop your foot off.